their police sirens going off. Hi everybody, and welcome to our Supergirl review. Now I know I'm a couple days late with this, but hey, life gets busy. It's a YouTube video. Come on, really. I want to have fun with this because, man, these first two episodes of Supergirl have been sweet for anybody who's a Superman fan like me. I am just beside myself, so happy that Tyler Hoechlin, as it were, I've been calling him Hoechlin, but that Tyler Hoechlin has done such a great job. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Henry Cavill. I love what the DC Universe is doing, movie-wise, and I would not change that right now. But for a TV on-screen Superman, man, Tyler is nailing it. Both the Clark Kent role and the Superman role. He is how he should be. And I just absolutely love this episode. I loved, I really appreciated what they did as a nod to us. Now, obviously, we're getting Metallo. I thought it was a little strange, maybe, that Metallo had not shown up at this point in Superman's career. But, you know, we really don't know how long Superman's been around. They've just established that he's been around for quite a while before Supergirl was. So I can live with that. It's fine. But I really like I liked the dynamic between Kara and Clark, or Cal, as it were. I loved seeing them work together. I loved seeing them have fun working together. And what I really liked about this was, I've always said that my problem with early parts of Supergirl, season 1, was that to boost Supergirl, they seemed to think that they had to somehow diminish Superman. And you don't have to do that. Supergirl is a hero in her own right. She can have things that she's able to do, but you don't have to make Superman look weak to make Supergirl look strong. And I thought that this was a great thing that they played off of each other. One would do one thing while the other did another thing, and so I loved it. I really, really liked that. Couple of things. We got the classic Crisis on Infinite Earths, Superman holding Supergirl pose. Very, very cool. I had to pause it and just look at it for a minute. I mean, it was so cool. Come on. And we get a lot of really great moments. So I love the Martian Manhunter angle with this. I love that him and Clark went to the fortress. Now let's talk about the fortress, because if you're a Superman fan like me, you know there's a few things, you know, about this that were really cool. First of all, the statues that Superman made of his Kryptonian parents, Lara and Jor-El. To see that on TV was really cool. I mean, is it just me, or just what we've seen in these last two episodes of Supergirl? I was a big Smallville fan, don't get me wrong, but man, just seeing the stuff that we saw here in Supergirl just surpassed everything that I think that they ever really showed us in Smallville, as far as the Fortress of Solitude. And they did a lot in the Fortress, but the Fortress never seemed that much alive, and to see cool things. Plus, hey, we got Kalex. Man, that was pretty sweet. That and a true representation of Kalex coming around the corner there and working with Superman. I thought that was cool. I really, really enjoyed this episode. I really, really liked everything that I saw. And then, of course, at the end, you know, he's got to get home. I was hoping, you know, for maybe just a glimpse, just a little glimpse, maybe a Lois Lane. I think we may get that later, though. I think that the producers now have to step back. They're going to have to look at these two episodes that they included Superman in. I don't want to see Superman taking over the show. The show has to stand on its own now. Coming to the CW, I think that the graphics have been better. The flying sequences have looked better. Just everything about it has a better look to it. And they even mentioned that there's a little nod, I believe, in the first episode where they talk about having the new DEO headquarters kind of place that, you know, oh, it's so fresh and everything looks so nice. And so that's cool. And I'm looking forward to see what they do. But the show has to stand on its own now. Supergirl cannot rely on bringing Superman in every once in a while. They've got to do good episodes. They've got to have good, strong stories and move them forward. And so that's what I'm really hoping that we get this season. There's a rumor right now, well, I guess it's not a rumor, I guess we've already seen the pictures, that Jimmy Olsen will become the Guardian at some point this season. That I'm not looking forward to. Not the right character, just not who it should be. But you know what? I was wrong about Tyler being Superman, so I am never one to say that my opinion is the most important or always correct. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And Tyler, man, you nailed it. I never really said that Tyler would be bad, but just, you know, those first few pictures had us all guessing. And Tyler did a great job. I would be interested in seeing this Superman in a series. I really would. Would it get old after a while? I don't know. You know, obviously there's the nostalgia of it, and the newness and freshness of seeing Superman on Supergirl. You know, so you have to weigh that out as, you know, would it be successful week to week? And they have talked a little bit about it this week. Not saying that he would get his own show, but, you know, never rule things out. And so I'd be interested to seeing what they do. But what did you think of this episode? Did you geek out at all those cool parts that I did? Did you like seeing the two cousins work together and see what they had to offer each other, and seeing that family connection? I loved that. Are you interested now in watching Supergirl? Are you somebody maybe who hasn't really watched Supergirl, but now watching these 2 episodes, you're going to actually give it a shot, and you're gonna watch it and give it an opportunity to grow on you? Or do you say, well, I watched this, you know, and I'm done with it? Or were you maybe not even impressed with what you saw here? I don't know how you couldn't be. But hey, everybody's got an opinion, and that's okay. And that's what we like to do here. We like to talk about this kind of stuff that we love, comic books and comic book shows and movies and things like that. So hey, will you leave your comments down in the comments section? I'd love to have a conversation with you and talk with you about what you thought about these things. Also, hey, since you're here, it's what we do. You know, we need people to subscribe so that we know that people like the channel and people are coming back, and so that you know every time that we post one of these videos, okay? So why don't you hit the subscribe button as well? That's about it for now. So until next time, look up. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's not going to be Tyler for quite a while, but we got Supergirl to tide us over. So we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.